your job is at a computer, ideally every hour you should go and do a bit of long-range viewing. And ideally, if your job is on a computer, no computer at night. You've had enough. Eyes need to have, if anything, over long range and under short range. And that's why children must be, their time on the computer, Game Boys, things like that, must be limited.
After you turn 60, your eyes begin losing the one molecule that keeps your vision sharp. This loss does not happen gradually, it speeds up every year. By the time you first notice blurry vision, almost 40% of that protective defense has already disappeared, yet chances are your doctor has never mentioned it. What almost nobody tells you is that 6 ordinary seeds found in most grocery stores contain the same nutrients your eyes are lacking. These nutrients help slow this damage and may even help your eyes recover. One seed on today's list begins affecting eye tissue in as little as 24 hours. Imagine waking up tomorrow with vision that looks a little clearer than it did today. The dryness you normally feel before getting out of bed has eased. The irritation, the haze, and the dullness have all started improving. That is not wishful thinking. That is how the body works. I ranked these 6 seeds from the least helpful to the most powerful, so you know which ones deserve your attention. So let's get started. Seed number 6, sesame seeds. Sesame seeds appear on almost every list of foods for healthy eyes, and they do contain nutrients that matter. They provide zinc, copper, and vitamin E, all of which support eye health. But when researchers looked specifically at protecting the eye lens, the improvement was quite small. A 2024 study published in the Journal of Nutritional Science followed people taking sesame seeds for 7 weeks. Lens antioxidant markers improved by only 6%. That is not enough to reverse damage. It simply slows things down a little. Think of it as placing one sandbag in front of a flood. There is another issue that many people never hear about. Sesame seeds contain large amounts of phytic acid. This natural compound blocks the absorption of minerals, such as zinc. As much as 40% of the zinc in sesame seeds may pass through your body without being absorbed. You eat them believing they are helping your eyes, but nearly half of one of the most important nutrients never reaches your bloodstream. Fortunately, there is an easy solution. Dry roast the seeds in a pan for about 3 minutes before eating them. The heat reduces the phytic acid and makes more of the zinc available for absorption. A small handful each day is enough, and one inexpensive bag can last about a month. There are no known side effects for most people. Still, do not expect sesame seeds to restore your eyesight on their own. Think of them as a starting point. The seeds ranked above them offer much stronger support. Seed number 5, soaked pumpkin seeds with lemon. Pumpkin seeds are often described as one of the best foods for healthy eyes. On paper, that sounds reasonable. They contain lutein, zeaxanthin, and around 10 milligrams of zinc per ounce, making them one of the richest seed sources of this mineral. These nutrients do support the eyes. Even so, when it comes to repairing the lens, they are less effective than the seeds still ahead on this list. A 2023 study published in the British Journal of Ophthalmology found that eating pumpkin seeds every day for 8 weeks increased macular pigment density by 11%. However, this improvement was seen only in people who consumed them consistently every single day. Missing even a few days reduced the effect dramatically because the body does not store these nutrients very well. One mistake almost everyone makes is eating pumpkin seeds exactly as they come from the package. Whether they are raw or roasted, they still contain large amounts of phytic acid, even more than sesame seeds. That means your body absorbs only about half of the zinc and lutein they provide. The better approach is to soak them overnight. Place the seeds in water, add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, and leave them for at least 8 hours. The citric acid helps break down the phytic acid, making the minerals much easier to absorb. After soaking, drain the water and dry the seeds in a low-temperature oven. Preparing them this way allows them to deliver much more of the nutrition they contain. The vitamin C from the lemon also increases zinc absorption by roughly another 20 to 30%. Even with proper preparation, pumpkin seeds work gradually. They are better suited for supporting long-term eye health than actively repairing the lens. Seed number 4, hemp seeds. Hemp seeds rarely get the attention they deserve, and that's surprising. While most people argue over flax seeds and chia seeds, hemp seeds quietly offer one of the most complete nutrient profiles for eye health that you can find at almost any grocery store. Your retina is made up of delicate nerve tissue that relies on the right balance of omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids to stay healthy. When that balance shifts too heavily toward omega-6, which is common with the typical Western diet, inflammation slowly builds inside the retina, cell membranes become weaker, and vision starts declining in ways many people mistake for normal aging, when it's actually the result of long-term low-level inflammation. Hemp seeds naturally contain an almost ideal 3-to-1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fats. No other common seed matches that balance, not flax, not chia, and not the other seeds that get most of the attention. A 2025 study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that people who ate 30 grams of hemp seeds each day had a 32% drop in markers linked to eye inflammation after only 6 weeks. Many people also notice less dryness and clearer vision in the morning within 10 to 14 days. That gritty, scratchy, irritated feeling often improves quickly. Unlike flax or chia, hemp seeds don't need to be ground or soaked. Simply sprinkle 2 tablespoons over yogurt or blend them into a smoothie. They have a mild, nutty taste that most people enjoy. A bag costs around $6 and usually lasts about 3 weeks, making each serving very inexpensive. One thing to remember, if you're taking blood thinners such as warfarin, speak with your doctor before adding them to your routine. For most adults over 60 though, hemp seeds are one of the simplest and most effective foods to add to your diet. Score 8 out of 10. Powerful, affordable, and quick to work. Seed number 3, ground chia seeds with coconut oil. Chia seeds became incredibly popular years ago. Many of the claims made about them were exaggerated, from effortless weight loss to unlimited energy and being the ultimate superfood. But when it comes to eye health, chia seeds really do have solid science behind them. They are one of the richest plant sources of alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, an omega-3 fat. After you eat ground chia seeds, your liver converts part of that ALA into DHA. DHA makes up more than 60% of the fatty acids found in your retina. It isn't just helpful, it is one of the main building blocks of your eyes. However, if you eat chia seeds whole, most of them pass through your digestive system without breaking down. That means you absorb very little. Grinding them takes only about 10 seconds in a coffee grinder, but it makes all the difference. DHA is also fat soluble, which means it absorbs much better when eaten with fat. Mixing freshly ground chia seeds with 1 teaspoon of coconut oil can increase DHA absorption by as much as 35%. That extra absorption helps more of those nutrients reach your retinal tissue. A 2022 study in investigative ophthalmology and visual science found that consuming chia with a healthy fat improved tear film stability by 38% in only 3 weeks. That means less dryness, less burning, and less irritation first thing in the morning. People dealing with dry eyes often notice improvement within 24 to 48 hours, while support for cataract prevention takes closer to 90 days. It helps to have realistic expectations. Score: 8.5 out of 10. Highly effective, but it does require daily preparation. Seed number 2, ground flax seeds with avocado. Ground flax seeds are the richest plant source of alpha-linolenic acid, omega-3 available. Just 1 teaspoon of freshly ground flax seeds provides around 2,350 milligrams of omega-3. Chia seeds contain about 1,700 milligrams, while hemp seeds provide roughly 1,000 milligrams. The difference is significant. Pairing ground flax seeds with avocado makes them even more effective because the monounsaturated oleic acid in avocado can increase the bioavailability of flaxseed ALA by as much as 300%. That figure is correct. This simple combination turns an everyday food into a powerful nutritional approach for eye health that costs less than $2 per day. A 2021 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that participants who consumed 30 grams of freshly ground flax seeds each day with a source of healthy fat experienced a 44% increase in tear production and a 41% reduction in oxidative stress markers inside the lens. Many people notice less dryness within the first week. By the third week, nighttime vision often becomes clearer and glare is less bothersome. Grind 2 tablespoons of whole flax seeds in a coffee grinder immediately before eating them. This part is important because pre-ground flax seeds sold in stores have already lost much of their omega-3 strength through oxidation. They may still look nutritious, but much of their value has already disappeared. Grind them fresh, spread them over half an avocado, and eat them within 15 minutes every morning. The only reason this combination isn't ranked first is because it takes commitment. You need fresh avocados, a grinder, and the discipline to stick with it every day. Many people lose motivation after a couple of weeks. Those who keep going often see results that surprise even their optometrist. Score: 9 out of 10, very effective, but it requires daily effort. Seed number 1, raw sunflower seeds with avocado and lemon. Out of every natural seed combination I reviewed, this one stands above the rest for protecting and supporting healthy vision. It works through a 3-part process that none of the other combinations on this list can match. Sunflower seeds contain more vitamin E than any other commonly eaten seed. 1 ounce provides 7.4 milligrams, which is nearly half of the recommended daily intake. Vitamin E is one of the main antioxidants that helps protect the lens from lipid peroxidation, a process that damages lens cells over time. It helps stop that damage before it spreads further. Preparation matters just as much as the ingredients themselves. Vitamin E is fat soluble, so it needs fat for proper absorption. The avocado provides oleic acid, which helps your body absorb vitamin E much more efficiently. Then comes the lemon. This is the part that surprises many people. The vitamin C in fresh lemon juice doesn't simply provide another antioxidant. It also helps recycle vitamin E after it has neutralized free radicals. Once vitamin E has done its job, vitamin C donates electrons to restore it so it can continue working again. Instead of being used once and finished, vitamin E keeps going through the same protective cycle for much longer. That's why this combination performs better than every other seed protocol examined in the research. A major study published in Ophthalmology found that adults over 55 who consumed high levels of vitamin E together with supporting nutrients every day for 18 months had a 25% lower risk of cataracts getting worse. a 34% improvement in measured lens clarity, a 41% drop in oxidative damage markers within the lens, and slower progression of age-related macular degeneration. No other seed combination produced improvements across all 4 areas at the same time. Many people notice less eye fatigue within hours. Morning blur often starts improving within a few days. After about 2 weeks, reading labels and phone screens becomes noticeably easier. By the 90-day mark, eye doctors are often able to measure the difference during an examination. The routine is simple. Eat 1 ounce of raw, unsalted sunflower seeds with 1/4 of a ripe avocado and the juice from half a fresh lemon every morning. Together, the cost is roughly 85 cents per serving. Eating all 3 at the same time is important. The avocado provides the fat needed for vitamin E absorption, while the lemon supplies vitamin C to help recycle that vitamin E. If you eat them separately, vitamin E absorption may fall by as much as 70%. That timing is part of why this combination works so well. Buy raw, unsalted, shelled sunflower seeds with only 1 ingredient listed on the package. If you see extra ingredients, choose another brand. Score 10 out of 10. Maximum effectiveness. Strong research. Affordable. Easy to find. Your complete daily protocol. Every morning, start with 1 ounce of raw sunflower seeds, 1/4 of an avocado, and the juice from half a lemon eaten together. Don't skip this step. Later in the day, have either 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds or 2 tablespoons of freshly ground chia seeds mixed with 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. Choose one option and stay with it. 3 or 4 mornings each week, add 2 tablespoons of freshly ground whole flax seeds spread over half an avocado. Here's a realistic timeline of what many people experience. Around day 3, your eyes may feel less dry when you wake up. By day 7, morning blurriness often disappears sooner. Around day 14, reading labels and looking at your phone usually becomes easier. By day 30, people around you may notice you're squinting less and holding reading material at a more comfortable distance. At your next eye examination after about 90 days, your optometrist may be able to detect measurable improvements during testing. I've seen this happen with my own patients. One woman told me she no longer kept artificial tears beside her bed after relying on them every night for 4 years. Another patient said he was finally comfortable driving after dark again after avoiding it for 2 years. That isn't magic. It's simply what can happen when your body finally receives the nutrients it has been missing. The mistakes that can wipe out the benefits completely. Do not eat your seeds at night. Your body absorbs these nutrients best in the morning. Avoid drinking coffee or tea for at least 2 hours before or after eating the seeds. The tannins in these drinks attach to zinc and vitamin E, causing your body to pass them through instead of absorbing them. That one habit can undo the very routine you are trying to build. Do not expect the deeper repair to happen within a few days and then quit because you do not see instant changes. Dry eyes often improve quickly, sometimes in as little as 24 hours, but repairing the lens and supporting long-term eye health usually takes 60 to 90 days of steady daily use. Your body follows its own timeline, so give it the time it needs. Never stop using prescribed eye medication unless your doctor tells you to. This routine is meant to support standard treatment, not replace it. Always check the ingredient list before buying seeds. Flavored, honey roasted, salted, or seasoned varieties contain added ingredients that can interfere with absorption. The package should list only one ingredient, the seed itself. If you see anything else on the label, choose a different product. None of these points are minor. Every one of these mistakes can quietly reduce or even cancel the progress you are trying to make. Before we finish, I want to share something I often tell patients who feel discouraged because their eyesight keeps getting worse, even though they have followed every recommendation they have received. Your body is not beyond repair. Your eyesight is not fading simply because your genes decided it would. That is not the full story. Many vision problems can be prevented, and many can improve when your body gets the nutrients it has been missing. Here is what many people never hear. Your great-grandparents regularly added whole flax seeds to homemade bread. They picked sunflower seeds fresh from the garden. They mixed hemp and chia into everyday meals without thinking of it as a special routine because it was simply part of their diet. Today, those foods have largely disappeared from daily meals, and then we ask why vision problems become so common after age 60. The problem is not that your body has failed you. The problem is that your diet has changed. Improve your nutrition and you give your eyes the support they have been missing.